And welcome back. Today I have Mitrex, I think it's the way you pronounce it. Pretty excited to check this out. It is supposed to be a pretty good massager. Now, if you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Always try to get you guys here the latest and greatest stuff here. So pretty cool. It says just some of the specs here. The product name is the Mitrex Medi Neck. The model is the MDN24B. It has an auto timer for 15 minutes. And then of course, if you need any kind of support, just hit these guys up. So let's go ahead and open this guy to see exactly what we get. Now I am traveling a little bit, so every time I do go places, I do like to test some stuff out just to see if it's any good, especially when you're traveling around, you want to relax. So it says here, please read before you use. And the instructions are pretty simple. It says just thank you for your purchase. And for session, use the device for short periods, about 5 minutes long. Start with low heat EMS level and allow your body to gradually get accustomed to it. So just a couple of instructions there. Now, when you do pull it out, yeah, you got a couple stuff here already. So this is going to be the adapter. So you just plug this into the wall, plug this into the unit. And let's go ahead and pull the rest of this thing out. Now there's also a book here. It tells you some more information about how this thing works. But I think for the most part, it's self-explanatory on how it is. So this one's gonna be the easiest thing, just if you wanna get started real quick. It says for the first few sessions, use the device for short periods, about 5 minutes each. Start with a very low heat EMS level and allow your body to gradually get accustomed to it. And then it also says, please stop using the device when the auto off timer ends. Do not lay your head on it for an extended period and not use it as a pillow for napping or sleeping. EMS signals are transmitted through moisture such as water. If you can barely feel the EMS, moisten the back of your neck with water. And that's pretty much it. So, okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and take this out. Now, I've never used anything like this before. So here is the setup right there. And I'm just going to lay down, and I have to say the quality on this thing is actually pretty good. So you do have your power button here, you have your heat plus minus EMS, and then the auto and another option here. So the quality on this thing feels pretty amazing. I gotta say, it's actually pretty nice. As far as the power goes, it's gonna be here on this side. So just plug that in with this guy, and then you should be pretty much good to go. So let me go ahead and do that now. So real quick, before I actually plug this in, I was reading the book a little bit, and it does have that EMS button function. So you could go through the different cycles there. So you do have tapping mode, you have a kneading mode, and then a pinching mode. For the heat, you just hit the plus and minus, and it gives you a low heat, medium heat, and a high heat. And then the auto, if you hit it once, you have that traction with EMS with heat. You could also do, and then it does the operational traction A, which is low heat. And then the EMS function will be pinch kneading and heat function. So it has different types of functionality. I'll let you guys pause the video there if you need to, so you guys can see exactly what you get. So it's pretty neat. Now, the way you set it up is you just put it on the floor or on the bed, and then you put your neck right on here, and then it says lay down so that the two heat pads and EMS pads are in close contact with each side of the neck as shown on the diagram. Now, if you find it difficult to feel the EMS, sufficiently moisten the neck area where the pads touch with water or lukewarm water. If you only using the traction function or heat function, you don't need to moisten it. So it sounds like it's pretty much straightforward. So let's go ahead and set this up, and I'm gonna lay down on the bed so that way we can feel how it works. Okay, here you go. So I have lukewarm water on my neck, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. And it's got 15 minutes. I want to hit the fire. And let's go ahead and hit the auto. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Auto is now on. You could definitely feel the vibration on this thing. Oh yeah. So that EMS, that electric shock that you're getting on your neck, it's actually pretty interesting. It feels good, but it's also very different. And then it's very cool how this thing inflates, puts a little bit more pressure, lifts up your neck. So it's very cool. So let me just go through that motion of the first auto one. It says it's about 15 minutes long, so I won't let you guys sit here through it, but I'll give you guys what I think at the end once it's done. But yeah, it's very, very nice. Now just playing with this light thing here with the remote, if there's any kind of inflation or whatever, it's actually passing through here. But I have it at level 1 and I can go harder, but it says EMS AB, heat is on B, auto's on level 1, and then the functionality is at A. I'm at 13 minutes in. But yeah, this thing feels pretty nice. It's pretty cool how it like decompresses your neck. It lifts it up, send the electricity. Now, if you're not familiar with like EMS stuff, a lot of people like to use that like on their backs, just so that way they can relax and everything. And if there's any kind of spots that's very tight, EMS is actually very, very nice to have, very good. This one, it focuses just on the neck. So you just pretty much lay down here on your bed, plug it in. You could probably do this on the couch too. But I really like how it inflates and then push your neck up. So that way it rotates your neck, your head backwards. So as you can see right now how my neck is. This is actually very, very nice, very relaxing. Never tried any kind of EMS before, but yeah, this is great. Okay, so I gotta say, after 15 minutes of doing that, my neck feels amazing. Right now it is warm because I just got off of this thing, but just going through these settings real quick. So the heat is just going to be just how hot it gets. It's like 3 levels. You got the airbag, that bottom one that I wasn't sure about the settings, that's gonna be your airbag. And then that's your EMS, so how strong the pulse is going to be. And then auto does all 3 things where it goes through different cycles. But yeah, it was actually very relaxing. I'm actually very happy with how this thing works. If you guys are somebody who just loves a really good neck massage and something that just doesn't do like some of the regular machines that does this is a little bit more advanced, and it gives you something a little bit more relaxing. I gotta say, my shoulders, my neck, I just feel very, very relaxed right now. So let me know what you guys think. Have you guys ever played with anything like this before? It's actually pretty nice, and I gotta say the quality on this thing is pretty good. So yeah, there it is. So cool. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below just in case you guys are curious about this stuff. I gotta say, every time I play with products like this, it's just always great to have. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.